Okay, back to it here. I doubt that's a cursed one, just based on that combo. Clipboard fail once again. I guess I just got it. I don't know. I apparently cannot copy paste anymore. Crazy. Payments payday. Okay, so at least we got Forgotten Powers. That's nice. Sentient. Maybe nice, but probably not. Wow, so it's taken out everybody other than pissed off Ewoks. Yeah, we see some names here that we're familiar with too. So this looks like a potentially really tough one. Well, let's get to it. Don't know if I'm in the right frame of mind right now. Getting over sickness to be taking on this hard of a seed, but let's go. That's my excuse, at least. If I lose, it's not because I suck. It's totally the sickness's fault. This is how we do it. Talos the Pusher really sucks with Sentient. Other stuff shouldn't be too bad, though. Starters are middling, but okay. Okay, I will say, it's no Wormkin, but Stygian... Well, okay, I was going to say, if it wasn't just Awoken, I would consider Explosive here. You know, we have extra heals, and an in-camp deck with Explosive is pretty good, but... with the double Awoken, that's not good enough for me. We do Colton. Colton, I guess, is the new term, apparently. Alright, we take the one that does something. And I don't know about this, because I could just wait until here to take it. I doubt I'd want to take both, you know? And Cultivating has a pretty rough early game. We really don't have that good of a deck. I think I take it, though. I could maybe take both this gold. That's a lot of gold to work with. I don't know if this is worth... We'll see. I need to take damage, so... Just stack some of this for now. Debated going bottom, but... yeah. Really? You're gonna throw that one away? Fine. Wow. These fucking discards, though. Alright, give me a 50-50 at least. There we go. Alright, we got it. We are rich. Well, I do have bloating fungus, but like with double awoken, I'm tempted just to take steel enhancer. Because it's so hard to find scaling in this combo. I mean, I technically do have it, though, with Sentient. So I'm definitely tempted to go with the sap here. Yeah, I mean, I technically have scaling with Sentient, so let's do the sap. I think with the bloating fungus, that's pretty powerful. We're not worried about Relentless. We do need to think about Pusher, though. Flash Freeze is fine. We need some backline clear, which we have none currently. Quick, we don't want. Absolutely not. Not with Cultivating Sentient. There is always potentially a Thorned Hollow line. I would abandon using Sentient, but that's fine because Cultivate Sentient is a throwaway. It's a pretty good throwaway. So I could build out Thorn Hollow as a damage dealer and hope that the next Awoken Banner is not double hollow, because then I could still take some sort of sweeper or Animus of Will to follow up with. I still need to find scaling though. Like, I think the safe bet here is probably Animus of Will. That's a pretty good one for plus it's like a good essence. I think the Animus of Will should work. The Cultivating Sentient. Shitstone would even be okay. Really the only thing that's bad here would be Endless. Shouldn't have said anything. We could do that for now. Pretty fucking annoying though. I guess we won't take that. We don't know what we're taking yet. We don't know what we're taking yet. Wow, double no unit drift too. We definitely want the mark though. That helps us scale and we can kill it anyway with 3 strikes. We may just go self-infused Animus or something, I don't know. You suck. With his dying breath, her dying breath. We may have to settle for Sharpen as our supplemental scaling here. I mean, we will have to. It's either that or a Siren at this point. Yeah, Woken sucks. Stygian. I'm telling you, when you start to evaluate the clans for their like P25 or whatever, not much difference between Umbra and these clans. That's why I'm like, I feel like Umbra overall worst clan, but really not that far behind is Stygian and Awoken. They have a few things they do well, just like Umbra, but the rest of the clan is just trash. I mean, look at Restoring Retreat. What a trash fucking card. 2 energy for a Descend with 10 heal. That is a horrible card. Horrible. Sharpen. 2 energy for 4 attack and 4 spikes. Horrible. Horrible. And even though Restoration Detonation is technically okay, it's like, how can I build around this unless I have like an Awoken Hollow, you know? I already got 2 of them. Am I going to take a 3rd? Probably not. Probably not. With the regen, it arguably is bad anyway, right? If I'm regenning enough that I'm coming back to full health. So, Sharpen is the best choice here. That says something. That says something. Okay, Crypt Builder's pretty good here. Any reason to take Mollusk? I doubt it. We have to cultivate anyway. So luckily we at least have some health on the Animus. It's going to be useful on Pusher because we're going to need to like probably frontline Animus depending on when Talos gets there. Because we obviously want to go into Relentless with Sentient in the front. So if this bricks, I think we just Hellvent the Animus. I'm not sure though. Self-infused Animus is okay. -2 on the Sharpen, maybe. I could do that prior to this, and if it's a ×5, I'd be open to ×5ing that, honestly. I could work with that. Okay, Shattered Shell is probably better than Animus of Will. Let me think about this. I would imagine it's better. So put the Animus into the Shattered Shell. The steel's good. We can search for multi. We don't want quick. It's actually in my interest to not go quick. Just some health and a multi is really all I need. That is really the only steal I'm hitting, though. The other option is I just take this and self-infuse, because I already do have at least a 25 health on Animus. And really, I could hit a number of things that would be okay for Animus of Will. At the Merchant of Steel, like another multi would be acceptable, but also a large stone would be okay. I do still lose the 15 attack, but I get a lot of health. Shattered. The only thing I'm worried with Shattered Shell is the mini boss, if I can just find it in a snare, I'm good there. Or if I can find some good hard hitting Stygian spells. Divinity is just so tough though with my current potential scaling plan with an Animus, and it's workable with the Shattered Shell. I think we take the shell. We don't fuse it yet though, because I do need the health on the Animus. Let's do this first, in case it's ×5. Complete brick. There's no way that these spike drivers are good for me. Maybe I could put a Shattered Shell into them. I doubt it. Are these any good? I doubt these are good either. Brick Central. Yeah, the seed sucks so far. Doesn't take much to make it suck though, you know? Just don't get Sirens, don't get Razor Sharp Edge. Boom. Cursed, you know? Or I guess don't get the Awoken Hollow either. So we'll see. I would say I would absolutely transition to an Awoken Hollow if I see one though at this upcoming draft. So I don't know what to Hellvent right now. I'm hesitant to Hellvent a Sharpen because it will cost me 10. I think I could just do the Wildwood Sap to really make sure that we're good on Relentless. So let's go with that for now. Just really hoping for a ×5 there. Okay, she's here. There's 50-50 on where she'll go. Either way, we want to front line the Animus here, I'm pretty sure. Put that there. I think it can bait her going down. If she goes down, she won't come back to the top. Okay, good. This is perfect then. We can get you started. I could actually do this, because there's a chance she comes back. I think it's actually correct to do this. Yeah, she'll come back once now, and only once. Don't want to hurt myself too much here, but Can risk a little bit. Alright, now this is the last hit. We'll stack there. Alright, we got through this one. These are Restoration Detonation putting in some good work this fight. Alright. Synergy could be good. -2 chance, -2 chance, -2 chance. So 1 out of 3 is independent of one another. I think that comes out to right about 50%. Otherwise, I can always get it down to 1 the old-fashioned way. From Merchant of Magics. Like, I could hit that one. It's not, like, super likely, though. This one's definitely happening, though. That one's not. This one is. So I got 2 different magics that I hit. That should be good enough. The others are just not good cards, so they're out of the question. I don't know that a Husk actually beats a Shattered Shell here. I think it would if we were hitting a lot of steals, because it obviously can take the double multi, but I think because we're only hitting 1 steal, the extra damage scaling on the Shattered Shell will be preferable. So I don't think we take these. We would have taken like a Siren, probably a Nameless Siren or a Siren of the Sea could be acceptable. Into the Animus, maybe. But yeah, this shit ain't happening. We'll do draw for now. I may have to go Ember, though, eventually. So we go left here, Stygian, Endless. Okay, we would love a Titan Sentry. We would absolutely love a Titan Sentry. No -2, of course. Okay. How much can I incant? We also might go hold over on Sharpen if we can find it. I don't know that Siren beats out just putting the Animus into the sweeper here. I think the synergy is a good way to deal with mini-boss. I don't think this beats out what we already have. Plus I'd have to add an extra unit anyway. So we take this, we hope for multi. We don't get it. Damn. Well, let's do this now. Yeah, pretty shitty seeds so far. Are we good into a stealth boss? I think so. I've got a lot of stuff. We're already, if we fight Party Boy, dealing with multi. So what if I just get rid of some? Like, I don't need both these. I think the Forgone Powers are better. Restoring Retreat sucks. I mean, a lot of this stuff does suck. I don't know, man. Maybe I just go 30 on that. That could also help with mini-boss, 'cause I have a lot of discard. Let's go with that. But we're already pretty high on shards, so we don't need to make life too hard on ourselves. Well, are we hitting any other steals? I think it's highly unlikely. So I guess we're just gonna go health here. I don't know. I don't know that the health helps me. Like, I only want enough to survive the first, like, sweep hit, but past that, I don't want to steal any offensive cultivates from the Sentient, you know? I don't know, we could do, like, this, just an extra 10 with spikes. A Battlestone would have been preferable here. Sucks, whatever. But again, we don't want quick. We're so light on scaling, we need, like, every little bit that we can get. Let's get rid of the other stewards. I think we've got a lot of money. We need to use it. I don't think we're very good right now. I don't know if I'm going left here. I don't actually know about that. But that's a pretty expensive one. Let's not use it either way. We got a shop either way coming up. Okay. Mark of Invasion here is actually annoying. Because then they come the fuck in, you know. And they might have damage shield. I don't have much fire health as it stands. I think it helps me scale initially, though, so I will take it. Little iffy, though. That first wave gets fucked up. Okay, somehow the first wave got no shards. That's amazing. Don't ask me how that's possible. Because I don't know. Okay, we got good scaling there. We want all of these to hit us. I'm actually killing all of them. That's thoroughly amazing. Well, we just do this and this, I guess. This is why we don't take quick, by the way. I'm getting way more scaling by not doing that. Well, we will take a hit here. But we're pretty thankful that that was not, like, the first wave, right? Alright, let's go ahead and... I mean, she'll die anyway. We want it to hit us, so let's just let it hit us. There's not much else to do here, huh? Right? Easy peasy. We got pretty lucky there, though, with the first wave not getting any shard enhancements. Praise be the RNGesus. Ooh, and snare. Over the awake, though? I think so. There's more chances to find more heals than there is to find more ensnares. And ensnare just helped us with one of the biggest question marks we had. I highly doubt we want these, unless we want to drain. I don't know, maybe we want to drain? I don't know. Trying to think if that helps us. I mean, we will be going top floor almost certainly on Divinity. Like, do I actually want to, like, drain Divinity? I don't think I do, because that's hurting my scaling. Am I overthinking it by skipping here? I'm going to skip. Okay, so what do we do here? I can go left. There's not necessarily too many good... You know what would be good as a gnarled root, but I think just... If I hit this magic, and this magic, I can definitely justify another draw upgrade just from the sheer amount of ember reduction. Plus... We would like to permafrost and snare. We would like to hold over sharpen. I think there's a lot of good that I can find at these magics. Okay, permafrost. Let's, for shits and giggles, we'll check this first. Fuck. Ugh. I don't know that I want to lose any fire health, honestly. Okay. Not worth it. Spent, what, 150 for that? Tether scales. That'll be really good with the heavy hitting spells that we have. Speaking of heavy hitting spells, let's just do that. Don't need a surge stone or anything. Yes, holdover. Alright, we're going to do that in a Sharpen, I think. I think I want the scaling more than I want like holdover synergy or something. But future holdovers could go to other stuff. We'll see. Do I wait for like a piercing on ancient synergy? I don't know. I don't know. I'll wait for a piercing or a -2 maybe. Now, do I take this? I think so. 50 extra health on Sentient could be pretty good. Winged Indulgence also might be pretty good. I mean, it's probably... The problem is, like, I have theoretically enough regen that this extra health is actually not meaning basically anything. All it means is it's making it so if I cultivate too much, that I get extra buffer room there. But honestly, full Cultivate Sentient gets a lot of health even without this thing. Like, it might just be Winged Indulgence. But, nah, I think there's more upside with the Mark of an Exile. Yeah, those guys are probably leaking, so for random artifact, as we've seen, other than our first artifact, these aren't like super great. I guess Tether Scales is alright. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm okay into this boss though. I mean, it's cultivating me every hit. I've got tons of health. Yeah, nothing to be too worried about here, I don't think. Do we hold that? Do we let these hit me? I think I do. So nothing much to do there. Alright, we can do that. We can do this. I guess we just do this. Bottom decking the holdover Sharpen, sweet. Alright, we have the Ensnare for next turn if we need it, which I'm sure we will. We surely do need it. Okay, you can have that. This next turn dying is fine. What the hell is that? Okay, I guess you get to go up, right, because you're not rooted, duh. Guess we're just gonna soften that up. Perfect. Kind of weird how we have to do it, right? Wow, are we actually gonna get through this without leaking? Doesn't look like it. We'll take 6 here. I don't think there's anything I can do to get around that. Let's go here, here. Fuck you. Hold for Ancient Synergy, I think, rather than doing like minimal damage there, I think. Got a 50-50 at it. Alright, we don't get it, but it doesn't end up mattering. Get fucked. Alright. I suppose either artifact there was good into that fight. Pyrogrow any good? Bramble Lash any good? I technically will have a lot of spikes. Not entirely sure. I think we could do a Pyrogrow. I don't have a whole lot of money going into this. I guess I get a boons. Doesn't seem like I've been wanting for energy, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that hurting my draw is a good idea. This could be a skip, I think. There's no actual, like, restoration cultivate. You know, Engraft is similar to Ensnare, but because there's not actual upside with Engraft outside of a rejuvenation proc, I think that it's not like Ensnare where you just always take it. So I think this is a skip. Unless Bramble Lash is worth taking. It's only worth taking if there's a piercing. And if there is a piercing, I will say though, the synergy might stay at 2 if I find a piercing, and then the Pyrogross starts to make a little more sense. And I might find like an Awake in the future that I would probably want to take. I guess I'll take it. Oh, Brick Central. Hell no. Stygian sucks. It really, really sucks. Sing it with me, if you know the words. 10. Okay, there's a Pierce and a -2. That leaves me a little conflicted. Okay, I could also just hold this over. That doesn't seem amazing. Hold over there seems pretty good. Yeah, let's hold that over. I'm tempted to go Pierce on this. I do have the Pyrogross, so like getting it to 1 is not super necessary. Let's go with the Pierce. I don't know that I need to -2 anything though. Let's get rid of that is the Restoration Detonation or the Restoring Retreat my worst card? It seems pretty damn unplayable. And this, because we have Tethys Scales, this is gonna like hurt me in some cases. Reroll we could for Ember. I like these being cheap. So we're not spending money coming up. I think we should reroll for it then. Just having stuff cheap is good. I mean, these do make my restore go up. I should make them cheap. Let's stay at 90 for now. I can always do that to get to 100 if I have to. And I don't think I'm doing the -2. Still not very high on Pyre Health. I feel like I haven't leaked that much. How am I so low on Pyre Health? Kind of weird. That's a stealing of a kill. We don't want to do that. I guess hold that. It's there if I need it. Nice. We top deck this. That's good. They're all dying currently. I'm doing... So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 10 attack. So I'm doing 52 by 2. So 104. They're at 9. This guy's at 100 right now. I could lock him then. Give 1 heal. Call that good. I don't want to take any fire damage here if I don't have to. Right, obviously we lock him. Don't want to do that. really can't play this, huh? Need to get our regen up. This is quite low. Alright, we can do that. Regen, hopefully is enough. Have a little bit of that, buddy. But that's not a good sign. That was a, We need more regen, it's pretty clear. I don't even know if Unleash is very good here, to be honest. Another Ancient Synergy, maybe. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. I think this one's pretty good. That's the one I want to hit. It's only one temple, one magic. We skip here. Alright, some more pyro health, actually pretty welcome. What do we health at? -2 intrinsic? I could intrinsic Pyrogrow. That could be worth 10. I think that's okay. It's a pretty good intrinsic card. I could Hellvent that. I think I'd rather Hellvent the Sharpen, given what my deck is. And I could do a final Hellvent. I guess I'm going a little bit above shards, which is not great, honestly. Let's get rid of that. I don't think I can use these that well. But I don't know. I mean, the Forgotten Powers are probably worse. I might want to use these on, like, my... I might need this extra damage. These are probably the worst card at this point. Alright, we got a huge health. Cultivating Sentient, that's good. We hope to find an Awake, I'm pretty sure, is what we want. Otherwise, I have to Hellvent a Wildwood Sap, and hopefully I can double stack or consume remove the one that I Hellvent. Ooh, Heaven's Seal. I think we gotta get this money, though. We're not, like... I don't think we're beating Divinity quite yet. So I need some help. Okay, we get one of these from the get-go. That's a good start. Never lucky. Both of them, that's good. If I don't have the Ensnare yet, it's very possible that I don't kill this. But I think we gotta risk it a bit. I need to get max scaling on this guy to deal with this next fucker. I should have killed that, though. Alright, we do bottom deck the Ensnare. Shit happens, I guess. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. At least that'll soften the blow a little bit, but this is going to hurt. Definitely can't have that happen again. Luckily, we won't have to worry about that. Just need to make sure I'm not dying next turn. Because I need the scaling. I shouldn't be dying, I'm pretty sure. Okay, everything here should be dying. I can heal that and not die. Everything is there. keep that down there. Okay, we're getting through it here. 40 damage though from the one Pyre Wing. Focus growth. I think so. We need a little bit of help with our heals. Okay, what do we got here? Banners, no real need. Casing, maybe. Casing, maybe. Okay, there's the double stack. That'll be good. Absolutely goes there. That might be what gets helmeted. I'm not sure. I don't know that another Sharpen is worth. I mean, I'm technically getting... The thing is, when Divinity hits, I actually scale pretty well. And even in this fight, I will. We just need to make sure we're not dying, I think. Maybe the Ensnare is actually the call here. Let's get that down. I think that's acceptable. I don't think we need a Lightstone casing that. I was thinking maybe get the energy synergy on holdover or something like that, because that could also help me survive, even if it hurts my scaling. So the rest of the money could go on removals. Let's just roll here. Yeah, that's all pretty trash. So I guess the rest of the money will go on removals. Forgotten Powers, I think, are the worst. A little bit short. I don't think I take shards just for one more removal. I think I'd rather get another cost reduction. Like, I always want to play that. I'm pretty sure. Or even this. I don't know. I think this and 10 oddly kind of works. Like, because I do need to, like, stack regen still. I know I just helped my regen. I think this is the biggest question. Like, what do I Hellvent? I think it's the Ensnare. I think that pretty much solidifies victory. I'm feeling pretty okay about that. Mini-boss and stuff. I think we're winning all Relentlesses, and we basically just need to make a makeshift Root Split Mask. Here, have a little bit of that. Wait, what the fuck? You bastard. They're fucking sapped, though. Well, I need to get hit. Are you still, like, too fucking sapped? Fuck you, then. Shit. Oh my god, okay. I Hellvented the fucking thing. Please give it to me, for fuck's sake. Give me the Ensnare, fucker. Right. I love, by the way, that I had fucking 2 Sharpens and 2 Ensnares, and I'm bottom decking both fucking Ensnares and basically bottom decking both Sharpens, so fuck the game pretty much. I guess we gotta kill this, but does that mean I can't kill the other shit? I sure fucking hope not. We probably should calculate this out. I don't know what my actual attack right now is. 11 it looks like. So I'm sapped for 14. I should be able to kill this, right? If I let this hit me. No. Okay, well we can kill it with the the frostbite, I guess, but that's pretty fucking bullshit. Alright, well, worst draw order possible, but we'll get through it here. We can't have that happen in Divinity, I can fucking tell you that right the fuck now. I can fucking tell you that right the fuck now. Alright, you have that. Let's do it twice so that I can focus on other guys. We definitely can't overstack the floor too much. Can't go above 7, obviously. Alright, you can have one. As long as that doesn't kill me, we're good there. Gosh, I hope we have enough heals. That's all I gotta say. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be fine then. Right, soften that up. The sap is going to be no joke either. I can hold this. Need to draw, like, regen properly here. This run made possible by a bloating fungus, really. Get you down there. I think we just want the boss. Right, they're all dead. Yeah, looks like we're crushing it here. We are getting through it. Counteract the draw. Okay. Save that. I'm pretty sure we want it here, but I'll see what spawns in. Scale's actually, like, horrible for me here. Okay, they're all dying. That's the important thing. Let's do this. That way if this becomes you-know-who, then I'm fine. It is. I'm a fucking psychic. Get fucked. You can have one of that. This won't overfill, so that's good. I think we just got through the hardest part of the fight. I don't know what more could really pose that much of a threat to me, honestly. Like, I don't have to be so stingy with my heals here either, because I just don't need to be. But, you know, I might as well keep slays there for when they're there, right? We're going to need you to have 2 of these. We can give you a heal. This guy's got so much regen that he'll be good for a long time. I think that's fine. Yeah, we are crushing it. Don't even need to play anything. I will be Ember Drained here. But I suppose that's fine. Maybe I don't have to be, huh? Yeah, I do have to be. I would have needed, like, some follow-up there. Well, if I don't have to be, there's no point in being. Ember Drained, that is. Still got a lot of zero-cost stuff. I think I'm fine. Probably should have put the Ancient Synergy into that mini-boss, but no need. Look at that, he's dying without me needing to... I don't even need to do much here. I haven't needed to use Ensnare in quite a long time. And since it's Relentless coming up, we might as well just do that. Alright, that'll do it. So, it actually ended up not being too bad. My guess, now again, not that I've done this combo particularly, but this is not all that different from the combo that I have practiced a lot, which is Sentient with Umbra secondary. I mean, really, Stygian and Umbra in this case aren't much different, right? I got like an Ancient Synergy that I really didn't use that much, right? And what else did Stygian really provide for me on this run? Every now and then a heavy hitting spell, a silence. That's about all it provided for me on this run. So it's like, you know, I've had enough. It's similar to the Awoken Hollow scaling. It's like I know kind of how to finagle the Cultivating Sentient, and it does eventually get you there, right? It's weaker early, but by the end, when you're taking so many hits, if there's a line to keep it alive, right? My guess is people took the quick upgrade. That's my guess. We'll see though. Because quick severely limits. It's an actual downgrade to your deck. If their deck looks similar to mine and they took quick, then I guarantee that's probably why they lost. So let's see. What did Pissed Off Ewoks do? 28 minutes. Is it like speed run this? So we have pretty much a similar setup on artifacts. Same there. He actually went Spike Driver Colony. WTF? Okay, he did a way different setup than us. So he must have ran Spike Driver with the Sentient. I don't know about that. Obviously it worked out. I mean, technically it's fine. It's just not as good as like a Sweeper would be or an Animus. And then I guess he had a Siren of the Sea Thorn Hollow. That's very interesting. I mean, there certainly was a lot of heals on this run, so you could get that Thorn Hollow going. Bramble-Ash. Wow, Bramble-Ash carry. I am surprised that works, because there's not piercing. I guess if you have 3 of them on holdover, though. Look at that, though. 82 damage on Divinity. Like, it's like, yeah, it gets there. It's just, it's not quite as solid, right? You know, I didn't take any damage at all on Divinity. I think this one has a lot more risk in it. But it is cool to see that it works. I mean, it's cool to see a Thorn Hollow work without, like, any artifact support or any, like, shard channelers, right? I'm sure there was definitely some work getting done, though, with the Sentient plus Spike Driver floor. I mean, this is how I assume it was set up. I assume it was Sentient with Spike Driver, and then probably Thorn Hollow to finish, is my guess. Like probably mid-floor with Sentient and Spike Driver is my guess. Problem there is you still have to like split your heels and stuff. I find it. I feel like it would still be pretty awkward. He did have the ensnare, but didn't really like. I don't know about like double stack on it. I'd rather hold it over. But he might have just not had the luxury to do that. And then Lukewarm Twister Oven, who I think is Hobo Joe. I think that's, if you remember Hobo Joe, I think that was Hobo Joe. So they have kind of a similar setup to us, except they're running 2 banners. I don't know about this. Like, I don't know about... I think if I did this, I would just abandon the Shattered Shell in this case. Or at least, like, you could run, like, Sentient with the this is, I guess, what you could do. You could run, like, Sentient with Shattered Shell, do a 2-floor setup, and then I would run, like, double Siren, maybe, on the top. But it looks, just based on the fact that he did the pip upgrade, it looks like he's trying to fit all 3 on the floor, which I don't think is going to be as good. I mean, it's a bit of a catch-22, right? Because it's like when you cultivate, you're only cultivating 1 unit, so I really don't particularly like to go wide there. I'd rather have a draw upgrade, and then I think you'd get more out of this if you... I would either just use Sentient as throwaway and not worry about Shell, or you could have Sentient and Shell still be kind of a throwaway and just toss a heal that way every now and then. That would have made the Unleash the Wildwood much more enticing because you could just throw that down there every now and then and forget about that floor, and it'll self-scale, do some AoE damage. It's kind of like an Endless Titan Sentry with a draw upgrade. That's pretty good. But then I think top floor, I think I go double draw, just run 2 of these up top, and really focus on incanting that floor. I think that would get there probably better than this. Yeah, there's also like, I don't know about like the holdover drain that also just kind of seems anti-sentient in a way. Cultivating sentient in a way. Other than that though, I mean, it looks pretty solid. It looks like it died on Cyrus the Temperate though to the boss. So, and I don't know what the exact calculation here is. Also, since he did invest in the Siren, I think especially he should have done this because then he's also like, I have to imagine since this thing is incanting and gaining health, I have to imagine the cultivates that did hit this, but it's just a single striking dude. So it's like this becomes the problem, I guess, of trying to go wide with this. That's why I just don't like. I'd rather go tall or use it as a throwaway. So I think definitely it wins if you just go Sentient, Shell, spend a Helvet on the Siren, go double draw. I think that would wins is my guess. And probably I wouldn't go with the Drain holdover. I think focus more on healing, I would say. And Evil has similar here. Has a holdover double stacked ensnare. I don't know about the double stack. I think I'd rather just have it for free. I think there's not many cases where you're going to need this double stack, and I'd rather just have the energy. And yeah, my guess is this loses to Relentless. And it did do the quick. This is, I think, probably what hurt him or hurt them because they, it's getting a slay it would have got anyway, but it's not getting the actual hit, right? I think you just got to trust in the power of the Bloating Fungus to say Sentient can live, and I don't need the quick. I think he honestly would have been better off not even slotting that other thing, right? Like if it was just 25 health and nothing, it would be better here. Other than that, also like I don't see the Wildwood Sap taken, so that's like another big thing that's gonna hurt you into Relentless and just hurt your ability to lean into this Bloating Fungus. So I think really it was probably pretty close to being ready to go, but the things I would do is not take the quick and probably take the Wildwood Sap over like, I can't remember exactly what was offered there. I know it was Sharpen, Wildwood Sap, and something, but I think definitely when you have the bloating fungus, like I think you get more out of that sap than the Sharpen. I do think we probably could get, even my own deck, I wonder if I could still get by without the Sharpen. I feel like I could have. It was a nice to have, but I think because of the ensnares, we probably just would have been fine with purely Sentient scaling. Sentient was the main scaling, not Sharpen, right? So you want to keep Sentient alive, and you want it to get hit, so like a Wildwood Sap just makes more sense. Mean went with... Notice how everybody went the same Sentient, by the way. Just kind of shows how bad Explosive is. I will say, though, if I saw double Stygian, I think I would have gone Explosive with that start. I'd be willing to take that shot. But I don't know. Because the Cultivating doesn't really work as well with the Stygian hits, right? But I could... If I could get any sort of incant thing together, then the Explosive starts to become more enticing, right? You did go with the automatic rail spikes. Dead to the waves on Talos. My guess is he got pushed out. The Sentient got pushed out and never got pushed back to the right location. That would be my best guess. And then maybe Animus just died. That would be my guess. Demo Tank. Dead on Talos. A little bit into the Relentless round. Has a pretty badass Wildwood Sap. But, by the way, everybody went fungus, right? What was the other choice? I forget. Yeah, everybody went fungus. I have to imagine he just got pushed out again. It's like, I don't see how this should lose, actually. If it has this Wildwood Sap, there's no way this should lose to Relentless unless it had something weird like the Animus was caught in front, would be my guess. I don't know how else this would not beat Talos. And then this, yeah, a lot of people died to Talos. My guess, just a micro issue. Because this has this 2 saps as well, kind of like I think mine had at that point. Pretty sure I helveted it. But yeah, if it's not winning with the fungus and the saps and a Cultivate Sentient, I just have to imagine most likely the unit. I would say this is also probably a premature... gosh, it sounds so wrong. A premature infusion. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that's a fun one, though. It actually went pretty well, I think. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.